everyone, Melissa here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about everyone is pushed out and manifesting an apology. So if that's something that you're interested in or you've been working on getting an apology from someone, this video is for you. Okay, so this is actually really great because as I was getting ready to record this video, I got a text on my phone from someone and it said, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And I wasn't even actually like concerned about an apology from them, but they forgot to do something they said they were going to do. And so they were out of the blue telling me I'm sorry. So I just wanted to share that because what you put in your awareness manifests. Okay. So I had been focusing on manifesting an apology. That's the topic of this video. And boom, text message popped up on my phone from someone literally saying, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay. So that's how easy this is. So these success stories are super awesome. And one of my clients, these are both of these occurred at her job. And the first instance was she came to work and she was in a perfectly good mood, but she ran into a coworker and the interaction was really unpleasant. The coworker was very rude and unfriendly, unhelpful, really just laid into her like she felt like a target, and just it was a really bad way to start her day, and it made her so upset that she cried about it. And she really just thought, oh my gosh, this person is so mean and they hate me and they're they're moody and I can't even believe that they treated me that way. And it just really started to ruin her day. She got very upset about it. She reacted. Okay, so but then she remembered that she is the power and everyone is her pushed out. So she maybe had an assumption going on that this coworker was moody or hot-tempered or unpredictable or grumpy frequently. And so it manifested. Okay. So what did she do? Instead of continuing to cry and be upset about it, and she was actually going to coworkers and getting consoled by them, she started to change her story and she started telling herself, you know what? It's not me she's mad at. She's got some other stuff going on. She's upset about something else. I just happen to be the target. She's going to apologize to me. She's definitely not upset with me. And she just kept self-soothing in that new story. And then when she would come up to another coworker who knew about it and started talking about it, they were like, you know what? I bet she's not upset with you. I bet, how could she be mad at you? There's got to be something else going on. So those people started confirming her story back to her when she started changing her story. So it's starting to outpicture in her 3D, right? And she really just tried to focus on that. She didn't obsess about it all day long. She didn't robotically affirm it, but she stuck to a firm mental diet because she caught herself still getting upset about it throughout the day, redirected her thoughts. Nope. You know what? She's not mad at me. She's going to apologize. She feels bad. Okay. So, by the end, and then, so after that first interaction, that coworker did not talk to her for the rest of the day. So it was feeding the old story. So she really had to stick to her mental diet and keep bringing her thoughts back to, nope, this is what's true about it instead. This is what's true about it instead. And by the end of the evening, the end of the shift, she, bumped into that same coworker again, and wouldn't you know it, that coworker said, I'm so sorry. It totally wasn't you. I was upset about these other things at work and I took it out on you and I apologize. There you go. Same day apology. Why? Because she decided that's what was true. She made the circumstance mean that, even though she perceived it to mean something else before. She changed her mind about what she perceived it to be. Boom, she got her apology. It manifested. Okay, so, and it doesn't have to take forever to get a new result, a new circumstance. You just have to decide, what am I going to continue to make this mean? How am I going to continue to perceive this person's actions or their words? Okay, so that was the first one. Then a few days later, it might have been a week later, another coworker, she had a really hostile experience with that coworker. She felt like the coworker was being really rude and snotty to her, and she just didn't appreciate it. And that time she didn't get upset about it, but like crying or anything. But she definitely at first reacted again and was just like, what the heck? Like, I don't appreciate that. And she just went about her day, and she's like, you know what? This time she got firm. She got firm with her story. She didn't get upset. She didn't waver. She just decided, you know what? She's going to apologize to me because she doesn't treat me like that. She always treats me with kindness and respect. And she knows she did wrong and she feels bad, and she's going to apologize to me. She's going to apologize to me today. She is going to apologize to me today. Maybe it's going to be a text. Maybe it's going to be in person. Maybe it's going to be a phone call. Somehow, some way, this person is going to apologize to me today. And she stuck to that story firmly, in conviction, in her new story, no matter what the circumstance showed, no matter if she didn't talk to the person for a couple hours, or she did, or somebody else is asking, oh my gosh, are you guys okay? Didn't matter. This person's going to apologize because she wronged me and she knows it, and she's going to apologize. And sure enough, later that day, she got a text message. I'm so sorry. I was rude to you before. I apologize. You know, please forgive me. Okay. So 2 instances where something happened in the 3D that made her feel bad. Somebody treated her in a way that made her feel bad, that upset her. She reacted. One time she cried, one time she didn't. She had a wave of emotions throughout each one, but she still got the same end result. She determined, okay, this is what's true about the situation, and this is what's going to happen next. And she also, I just want to point out that she wasn't hyper focused about when, like this has to happen immediately. She did decree it in her second manifestation, but she wasn't, you know, constantly looking for it and looking for evidence of it. She just said, this is true. This is happening. This is true. And she wasn't also, you know, this has to happen this exact way, or it's not actually going to happen. This has to happen this exact way, or it's not real. It's not true. So the apologies were able to come in the easiest, fastest way possible. In one case, it was a text message. In another case, it was in person. So what I'm trying to get at here is, you don't have to condition your desires. And in fact, sometimes that creates more resistance for people, because if they don't see something happen exactly how and when they think it should, then to them, it implies failure. It implies, oh, I didn't get what I want. This doesn't work. Or, you know, this person, this doesn't work with this person, or I can't manifest anything with people. And that's not the case. It's just that you're conditioning your desire. You're saying this is true, but it's only true if it happens this way. Well, you've already set yourself up to not experience what you want, because you're noticing something and deciding that you failed. You're making a circumstance mean, or a lack of a circumstance mean, that you failed, that what you want is not true yet. So in that moment, you're wavering from your new story. You're wavering from your mental diet. Because remember, your subconscious mind always says yes to you. So, and it doesn't judge whether you can have something or you can't, or whether something is good or bad. You judge that. Excuse me. So pay attention. Pay attention to your stories? Are you conditioning something? Are you saying to yourself, I want an apology from this person. I deserve one. They wronged me. They're going to apologize. They're going to text me right now and apologize. And then you don't see that text message in 5 minutes. So then you assume, oh, well, they're not going to apologize. I didn't get it. I failed. They're never going to speak to me again. They treat me badly all the time. You know, are you letting yourself slip back into your unwanted story? Because that's where you got to catch yourself. That's where repetition and persistence matters. And you can do it. You can do it. You can do it same day, just like she did in both these instances, just like I did. And I wasn't even, you know, specifically intending that that person would apologize. Did I think they would? Yes, because I knew that the thing they were apologizing for, to me, seemed like something they would feel bad about messing up. But I wasn't hyper focused on it. I wasn't demanding that it needed to happen, or, you know, it would never happen. I wasn't, you know, thinking, oh my gosh, they're never going to apologize to me, or replaying what happened that I didn't prefer over and over and over again. I just noticed the circumstance and thought, you know what, it's fine. They're going to feel bad. They're going to apologize. I'm sure they'll remedy the situation. It'll be fixed. It'll be remedied. And boom, the second I started thinking about this video and apologies, I got that text message from them. So you can do it too. Start playing around with it. You know, just keep it casual, keep it light. If you find yourself super emotionally triggered and charged by wanting that apology, you're holding on to a story you don't need. You're holding on to an unwanted memory, because that's really what all these stories are, is you're remembering a memory over and over and over again in every now moment. It doesn't make it more true, but you're holding on to that memory and you're telling yourself it's true. So it's the only thing that you can manifest. It's the only thing that you are perceiving for this desire. But as soon as you let go of that and just, okay, I see what happened before. I don't prefer it. This is how it's going to be now. This is what I'm going to decide is true about it now. This is how things are now. This is how they are now. This is how they treat me now. This is what the way they are with me now. You're going to feel, first of all, feel so much better, feel so much lighter. And your manifestation, your wanted manifestations are going to start flowing into you, because you're not insisting that what you don't want, the thing you don't like, is still true. That's what's keeping the apology away. If you've been trying to manifest an apology from somebody for a long time, you, at somewhere in that process, you are holding on to a story about them that implies that what you want the apology for is still true. You know, like you're holding on to that, all the reasons why they've wronged you, and that they've wronged you, and that they are this person, and they're, you know, you got to start identifying as the person who just knows they always get the apology, just knows that they're always treated with kindness and respect, just knows that the situation has been remedied. You know, whatever happened, whatever drama happened before, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can still get the apology for it, but don't keep holding on to that drama, because you're just reinfecting your reality with it constantly. You're keeping that narrative alive in your story. So if you want to get an apology from somebody, the first thing you should, in my opinion, what's been successful for me and my clients apparently, is let go of the story that they wronged you. Like, let go of that they still feel that way about you and the situation, and grasp onto, they treat me with kindness, they feel really bad, they've moved on from it, they feel really bad, they're going to tell me they feel bad, they respect my boundaries, they respect me, and we're good now. And it will show up so fast. And if you want to intend to get an apology via text, do it. Just, they're going to text me and apologize. Keep it light. They're going to call me and apologize. Or just keep it general. They're going to apologize, and then watch how it shows up. But it's your job in all of manifesting. Your job is just to allow it, to decide what you want is true and allow it to appear. That's it. Tell yourself what you want is true and allow it to appear. And how you notice you're not allowing something to appear is by telling yourself it's not here yet, by telling yourself all the reasons why you can't have it or why you don't have it yet. That's you not allowing it to show up, because it already exists, but you cannot perceive it because you're only seeing it through the lens of, what I want is not true, it's not here yet. Okay? So practice a mental diet that supports your wanted story, and that whatever happened that you feel you need an apology for, the person who wronged you feels really bad, and they do apologize. They apologize to me. They feel really bad. They care about me, and they love me, and they show me love and kindness. And, you know, they were scared. They were having a bad day. They were mad about something else, and I happened to be the target. They, you know, made a mistake. They messed up. They weren't thinking clearly. You know, whatever you need to tell yourself to justify forgiving that act so that you can hold on to your new story, do it. Because the thing that matters is what you're believing is true about them and the situation moving forward. That's it. Because in every now moment, you're creating the narrative. So you want to hold on to a narrative that supports what I want is true. It's true now, and this is how they are, and this is what they do, and this is how they feel. Okay. So yeah, just to recap, to manifest an apology in both of these cases, this client stopped letting herself be upset by what happened and started focusing on the outcome she wanted. The solution was already here. The apology was already here. They felt sorry. They already felt sorry. They already felt bad. They already were in the state of knowing that they were the one in the wrong and making amends for it. Okay. And if you want to keep it super general, you can also just say, anybody who wrongs me always apologizes, always notices quickly and apologizes. You know, keep it general if you need to. But yeah, manifesting apologies. When you have manifested an apology, had success with it, or if you get success with it after watching this video, put that in the comments, because it's super awesome to read all of your successes, and it helps inspire everybody on this channel. You know, anything is possible. You are powerful. Your perception is your power. So remember, if you're trying to get an apology for somebody, how you are perceiving that person in the situation is everything. You know, start to change how you're thinking about what happened and allow the apology to come to you. You don't have to take any action in the 3D. In both of these cases, and in my case too, I didn't take any action to get that apology in the 3D. I just intended that. I just figured they would, because they made a mistake and they felt bad. You know, that I kept it light. I really didn't care about an apology. I wasn't like purposely trying to manifest one, but I figured I would get one from that person. In my client's case, she was purposely intending to get them from both people, and she changed her story and it manifested. Same day. So you can do it too. You can do it too. You just stop focusing on what's bothering you about the situation. Start focusing on the new story, the new way they feel about you, the new way they treat you, and that they feel really bad about it and they're apologizing, and boom, it's going to show up. Okay. All right. I think that's it for this video. I intend you have an amazing rest of your week. And if you need help manifesting an apology or anything in your reality, I'm here to help you. I'm available for one-on-one coaching, and I have some awesome courses. The info will be in the description of this video. And I'll see you in the next one.